Hi everyone. Today's topic is about a very strange proverb. The proverb says that if you succeed into capturing some stone in a ladder, you have to capture them at your first opportunity, even if this means gote. This may look strange because when some stones are captured, usually you don't actually capture them, but you keep them as dead prisoners, as we always do when we play Go. But ladder stones, which is stones caught in a ladder, has to be removed from the board at your first opportunity. Why? We will explain this in the video. Suppose we reach this position. This was a very well-known joseki from the past. It was a Korean joseki. And the final position is this. As you can see, the problem is that the deal is that white took the corner and black took some stones influence toward the center and toward the side. What is the follow-up in this position? First of all, you have to know that in this position, if white plays randomly, something like this, for instance, black threatens to catch the entire corner. So make this stone be useful to catch the entire corner. Here white has to cover, and now at least this move and this variation grabs the corner. AB army I, A and B army I. So in this position white cannot afford to play randomly. Okay, what's the follow-up? As I told you, white can play like this and saves the corner. So again, black took very nice influence and basically sente. So this is a very fair exchange. And what to do here for black? This is black move. Normally you would play something like this, something like this, or maybe an approach or something like this. Of course they are not wrong, but you have to, in general, but you have to apply the proverb. If you have important stones caught in a ladder, they has to be removed instantly from the board, like this. You grab them and that's sufficient, even if this means taking gote. Why? Suppose, for instance, that that black approaches and doesn't capture the stones caught in a ladder. A white plays like this, and this is a ladder breaker. This is a ladder breaker since if white plays in the marked position, or in the position in which he is actually, this ladder is broken for black. So white can successfully make this stone alive. For instance, if black ignores, now this stone may suffer, and this is not a ladder anymore. As you can see, if you play out, we see that in this position the ladder doesn't work for black. And now when you get this kind of result, this is of course very big moves, but sooner or later this kind of move may appear on the board, and not only it gives free moves, but almost always gives a bad result locally. This move is important since it splits into two-part black groups, and black now has to cover and has to be on the defensive side. So when you are sure and you have captured some stone in a ladder, some of course important stone in a ladder, you have almost always to remove them like this and not play something like this, because even if you manage to play some other local moves, sooner or later this ladder activation may backfire and will make your game very hard to play. See you.